Mr. Bhasin, good afternoon. Thank you so much for making time and speaking with us. A very simple question. What should an investor do with the Adani group of stocks at this point of time? Should they look at selling and booking profits, or is it a time to buy the dip?
Well, that's $1 million question. One report from 5 analysts who I've never heard of, Hindenburg, comes and upsets the market. They come on the expiry day and tell them that they are short. So it's all concerted. I think, whatever the outcome, it tells us that how insider trading is very, very open right now. In fact, SEBI and stock exchanges should look into who had initiated this and where was the call writing and put and hence the option market. Because on Wednesday, out of a turnover of 400 lakh crore, 300 lakh crore was just the option. But on a more neutral note, I think the group has enough very good assets and there is sovereign risk over here. LIC, there are other banks, and I see no problem. There is always going to be the uncertainty when a group has made its market cap past 20 lakh crore in the last 5 years. But it's on the back of businesses which are there. So the debate is open. I still think that in a global context, India has hugely underperformed in this month. And now is the time to put your money where your mouth is. I don't see any changes coming on the LTCG on the negative side. And if anything, there can be more proponents on CapEx and other things because the government is sitting on a much better balance sheet than before. So I would say this is the lull before the storm of buying what you want because what the money had to go to China is already gone. So I would definitely say give Adani a subscribe over here. As a disclosure, we have no holdings in Adani and neither do we advocate.
If you had to take the top bets from the Adani Group stock and try to hazard a buy at these levels, which stocks would you prefer?
Look, Anisha, look at the top gainers. Bajaj Auto, Tata Motor, Mahindra, Hero. The numbers from the auto side are excellent. When an economy turns, the first two sectors to turn are cement and autos. And I have no two ways. I think Ambuja is a steal at this price. Aside from that, the holding company Adani Enterprise and Adani Ports. Adani Ports would be, I think, arguably the third best port in the world. So, ignoring the corporate issues and the debt, we all know there is no such hidden thing. Every 6 months, something comes up like that. And it's all you can see the prerogative of the derailing the FPO. So there are pros and cons and people for it. But this is all, I think, very well orchestrated where market, action, where the option side is telling you that insiders had already taken position and perpetrated this report. What the outcome, that's a market for you. But I definitely think cement autos are telling you that the economy has turned. And if anything, the budget could be a trendsetter. So I think this is a very good time to buy such select stocks, definitely.
Right. Let's talk about, the point that, you just made. But what happens to the FPO? Because current price of Adani Enterprise is slightly lower than the FPO. Does it change anything?
Pankaj, where have you seen 30% falls in 2 days? Now, whether it is perpetrated or there are sovereign funds, there are enough people who have committed to the FPO. So I think it's like I said, it's a needle where you have to see whether you can ignore the noise and put your money in something which is giving you value. But it's the investor choice. We will not try and influence that. We definitely think there is merit in the group and we think the longer term prospects remain very, very robust. You cannot have growth of the type of the growth in infrastructure which they have done without debt. And it's a misnomer that I think all their businesses are in fine shape. So I would definitely advocate a buy, at least in the FPO. And I would say the Ambuja and the ports are looking very, very attractive at this price.
को हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो इसे लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें।